The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clan Archie for the dope production. Ring Gang stay with the best discussions. Ring Gang Radio.
Yeah, the next one is an offering from Top Rank, ESPN Plus, I believe. It's young Shakur Stevenson, who I've seen fight twice this year, which is kind of rare and somewhat odd. He will be going for his first world title, the vacant WBO Featherweight Title that was vacated by Oscar Valdez, who decided he wanted to jump up to 130. Shortly after the mandatory was ordered.
Fuck him.
Yes, eloquently say Valdez and I've said it before. I mean, I am of the belief that Stevenson would have probably given Valdez the work, because I think Valdez has probably taken a little bit too much.
Yeah.
At this part,
he ran from Stevenson. He ran from Josh Warrington. Who else he ran from?
Well, I would say Gary Russell, but I don't think that's really not in Gary's situation. It's probably never been talked about as much.
Yeah, because it's like, damn, he's only Gary Russell Jr. is only gonna fight one person. Let me see the short list. Leo Santa Cruz, not TBA. Who else there? Oh man, the biggest travesty is not getting a Gary Russell Jr. Leo Santa Cruz fight. That's the biggest travesty in boxing right now.
Yeah, it's a big travesty. It's a tragedy too. Travesty, tragedy.
The biggest, easiest fight to make, never happening. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, this is one thing that PBC has to bow their heads in shame about, but I will not get into that situation because
worse than Gamboa Waldemar Lopez. I'll say that it's worse than that.
Yeah.
No. Think about it. Look, the thing is with them dudes, when one of them lost, his career trajectory went the other way. He had to have a rematch. He's damn talking about the guy, the ref was damn gambling, and his father was gambling in the first fight. Like, yeah, I mean, it was just fuckery. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't the fuckery we wanted. Like, and so the fight wasn't never going to happen after that. The thing is with Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr., they both been in the same division, same company, same label, all of that shit. They both took losses. They both built their careers back up. They both got momentum. They both there. And it's like the fight always been there. And it's like, come on. Like, that's why it's worse. Like, yeah, right. Aaron fucked up with the other shit because once he fucked up, you couldn't even do nothing else about it again. This is worse because they fucked it up. Then they brought it back. And it's like, they fucked it up again because they're not doing it. Like, damn.
Yeah,
that's worse. Like, burn the pizza twice, nigga.
Oh, yeah. 126 has its, 126 is a good division, but yeah, when you have, something like that, it's disheartening. But at least with 126, we have a young fighter, a young prospect, that at least now we'll be able to see, where he actually stands in terms of the order of the featherweights. And this fight has a different draw to it. He's facing Joet Gonzalez. Now, I mean, Joet Gonzalez is not as known as most Mexican fighters or whatever. He's a solid, straightforward fighter. Nothing flashy about him. But what's selling this fight, and I've heard this from random people, is the fact that Shakur Stevenson is dating Joet Gonzalez's sister. This is literally, this is why people are so. It's not even that Shakur's going for his first title, but it's for the fact that Shakur is dating the dude's sister, and him and the dude do not like each other. Like they've been going at it on social media. They don't like each other at all. So this is kind of unique. I mean, I can't remember the last time that this is like some wrestling shit.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Right. And that is like literally people are saying, "Oh, I'm excited about this because I want to see like nothing's gonna change. If Shakur beats this dude's ass, you know, I don't think it's not gonna be some wrestling shit. It's not gonna be like Bret Hart and Davey Boy Smith and Diana Hart back in the day, nigga. It's gonna be like, no, they're not gonna be like, oh, we're one big happy family. No, them niggas is gonna hate each other. He might even shoot the fade outside of, off camera. Again, you know what I'm saying? The belt will probably be on the line in that shit too.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be some Broner Poly Milanaji shit.
Go break him up, take my son. Go break him up, take my son. You don't get laid.
Go break him up, take my son piece. Like he was butthurt about that shit. Like he was really hurt about that shit.
Yeah, they had
dude, you making it worse.
So this is how I feel. Like, I'm surprised. Like they haven't been more verbal. Like they haven't been on camera talking about this shit. But they've been on social media going back and forth about this bullshit. Sister this. Shakur is like, your sister likes this young boy or whatever. Some silly ass shit like this. Like the niggas just popping his mouth.
It'll get too personal, I think. Like unless somebody made an agreement long before talking about like, yo, let's just use an angle to sell the fight. Nah, I don't think they're gonna go all over the top because it's like if the relationship real, it's like nah, they'll be real beef shit afterward. Like nah.
Right. Yeah, and as far as I know, they haven't shot the fade outside of it, but all the reports are saying, oh, Joet Gonzalez and his family, they don't like Shakur or whatever, and it's just like that. And it's just like it's kind of crazy that this is actually being used to actually sell this fight. We're in this case.
What you get, man?
Really, both fighters are undefeated. Shakur 12-0, Joet Gonzalez, I think it's like 22, 24-0, something around that way. Like I said, I've seen only a couple of Joet Gonzalez's fights. Like I said, pretty straightforward, has good pop, it's pretty slow, and me personally, I think Stevenson will probably drive this guy nuts. Listen, I think he will probably shut him out. He may either stop him or shut him out. I honestly think Shakur.
Dude been sounding cocky as hell though. Like he been talking cash shit. Like he sound like he gonna stop Stevenson.
Hey, and that's what you do. That's the mentality you should have. Like you shouldn't. You shouldn't be like, oh, this nigga is like better than me and anything like that. I want a fighter to feel that way because it makes for better fights. I just don't think Joet Gonzalez has the physical gifts or talents to actually keep up with Shakur. That's just me. Because he hasn't really. Shakur hasn't really. If we compare their resume, Shakur has fought slightly better competition. Gonzalez really, I think, only has Rodrigo Guerrero. That name is. When I think of him, I just think of the ass whooping that he got from Victor Chin so many years ago, like the scary ass whooping at that. Stevenson has has a couple of quality wins on like the Christopher Diaz fight. Quality. That was a quality win right there. I will say I think it will be very emotional, but I just think Shakur is going to show a level. Like I don't think Joet Gonzalez will barely touch him. I think he's, like I said, Shakur is just going to stop him late, or it's going to cruise to a wide unanimous decision and become champion. What do you guys think?
Stevenson, it's like we going off of damn potential right now. We know he better than. Well, we allegedly believe he's better than this guy.
Right.
He is.
The fight ain't happened yet. I give everybody a shot. Like, even if I'm picking against him, he gotta perform. If he's that much better, he gotta stop this guy brutally or some shit.
From seeing both of them, especially from seeing Shakur all the times, and seeing Joet's cool, but I think that Shakur is going to show he's on just a different level. There's levels to this shit.
Yeah, he need to. Like, this is year. Like, he been growing. Like, you know, and now it's paying off. Like, this the climax. This the main event. He's getting a title shot. So, you know, all that bullshit aside with his sister and all that. Yeah, I mean, you know, he got to sparkle and shine.
Yeah, exactly. He still has a window because he's still only 12-0. So I mean, if he fucks up, he fucks up. A lot of fighters, you know, that are putting this experience with his type of record, they fuck up. You know, so I'm not gonna hold that against him.
I mean, it'd be a momentum killer though.
Yeah, it will be.
Like, he's highly touted, bro. Like, this ain't like if Devin Haney lost a close fight to Lomachenko, like. It's not that type of L. Like you see how Gary Russell, you know, rebounded from that. This is what you said, Joet Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, but Joet, like, although I think he's a little slow, like physically, he is a capable fighter. So I mean, Shakur is gonna be facing a guy that will, I mean, added to. You know, the sister thing. You know, he wants to become champion. He wants it. So I mean, he has to be. So I mean, Stevenson has to be very careful. Like, you can't really fuck around with someone like him because I mean, he has pop. You know?
Yeah, this shit's gonna be crazy. Like, when you really look at it, like, damn, if Stevenson beat his ass real hard, like, the family might really take that a certain way.
Right, because I'm pretty sure they're all going to be there. The families are gonna be like. Yeah, honestly, I won't be surprised if you see some wild shit pop off in the crowd. Like, niggas fighting. Once you say you hear this commotion, I would not be surprised if niggas in the crowd start fighting between the two families.
I wouldn't be surprised because they say if Stevenson was to lose, bruh, like,
yeah, you know, Jersey niggas have the craziest.
Like, the sister would never hear the end of that shit.
Yes.
That's what you get. You going against family.
Yeah. I mean,
oh man, this one of those fights. Like, you don't want to, like, the way it's set up. Like, you don't want either one to lose. But someone gotta lose.
Well, that's why they invented draws. You know.
Yeah, like, I don't mind seeing a real draw, like a fight that's like, well, yeah, that's a draw. Mm-hmm. But don't give me a fucking manufactured ass damn Golovkin Canelo draw.
Yeah, man. This is. I mean, it's weird that a fight like this is really being built up the way it has. But I'm anticipating it. Not the sister thing, but I'm legitimately anticipating it. You know,
yeah.
And hopefully, because ESPN needs to rebound. Like I said, ESPN has not had the greatest year in terms of the fights it's aired on its network.
No, their year has been trash, honestly. Like, that's you're being nice.
Yeah, you know. Well, I mean, it's been mostly trash. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's been 90% trash. Like, I'm not gonna give them any fucking passes, or I'm not gonna be nice to them. They should have been giving us way better fucking the fucking ESPN Plus shit, but whatever. But like, regular ESPN has been slipping like a motherfucker. Like, the way you be going in on PBC and their bullshit fights. Fucking ESPN's is a lower level in fucking bullshit fights, but still bullshit fights nonetheless.
I mean, hold on, but okay, ESPN, like, didn't we just get Vazdik or Bitter Beef?
Yes, that's literally okay. What that's one fight.
We got Kovalev, Alvarez. I'm not saying, like, don't get me wrong, ESPN been trash. Top ranked ESPN been trash this year, but
and it's ESPN. It's on like every fucking TV. Like, there's no excuse.
It's been slacking.
Yeah.
Them and PBC been slacking. Like, ESPN, I mean, has Showtime been better than ESPN?
Hell no. Yeah.
Like, levels to trash.
Yeah, and ESPN. They've aired. They've had more than enough boxing on ESPN, ESPN Plus. But yeah, some of the fights have just been very underwhelming. So this will be at least a good way.
They've only had a few significant fights. That's what it is.
Right.
All their significant fights are on fucking ESPN Plus. Like, fuck. Put that shit on regular ESPN.
Yeah, that's the one thing about ESPN. ESPN Plus. I have it, but I was under the impression that they'll put the higher profile ones on ESPN Plus, and you don't have to pay for any pay-per-views or anything like that. But I just don't understand how they're utilizing ESPN Plus.
And then they still had a pay-per-view this year.
I know, facts. And that was paid for.
As far as I'm concerned, it's like it honestly seemed like the Zone in the lead, bruh.
The Zone,
and that's they kind of are.
Like, when we be honest, like the Zone seems like they're in the lead. Like it kind of easily. Yeah, and everybody, this is clock, broken clock status.
Right. Because the Zone actually, because this was his first full year to really improve. Like 2018, they didn't really have, with the exception of their first America card and stuff like that. And then some parts of the Andre Cotton Dogwell card. Yeah, that was their beginning of the year. But yeah, 2019, the Zone definitely stepped it up. And of course they got some interesting fights on its for the rest of the year. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like ESPN is like, what's coming up after this for ESPN?
Burchell Sosa, and then Herring versus Roach Jr. Those are the two.
Okay, that's decent.
Yeah,
but that ain't setting the world on fire.
No.
I said like maybe the alley on fire or something.
But yeah, at least Stevenson versus Gonzalez will at least go a long way to ESPN is very capable of putting on, but this is on ESPN Plus. This is not regular ESPN, people. So yes, ESPN.
It don't matter. The commentary is still trash though.
Facts.
Oh my god, yo, fuck it. I just gotta say this, like.
Oh, speak your piece,
the ESPN commentary, the Zone commentary, like honestly, all the commentary has been trash in boxing lately. Like,
true dash.
The narrative pushing, and the reevaluating of careers, and the overrating of certain shit. Like, it's ridiculous now. Like, it's like. Like niggas used to bitch and moan about fucking Lampley and Roy Jones and all these motherfuckers on HBO, Larry Merchant, but
George Foreman. Yeah.
George Foreman. I would take George Foreman, Merchant, Larry, all of them cats, Gil Clancy, all of them, Bobby Ches, all of these dudes. I'll take them now over these guys now, bruh.
Yeah, I believe.
Honestly. Fucking, what's this dude on the Zone? Like, he's so horrible. The Mannix cat. My goodness, the damn narrative pushing he does on the fight. Yeah. Like, he low key ruined Derevyanchenko Golovkin.
Yeah, there's just a little, this year is
there is no damn near about it. That fucking whole commentary was terrible. I actually, thankfully, my stream crapped out, and I ended up listening to the UK commentary, and that was better than the American commentary. That's saying something.
No, it's been
right. You would think Golovkin was on his last leg in that fight. The way him and Moore was going on, like, oh my goodness, like, damn, like, they really, like. You see the difference between Porter and Spence, and then like we got commentary that kind of matched the fight of the year we got. Yeah. But we got Monday Night Raw commentary for the Derevyanchenko Golovkin. So and which brings me back to like Max Kellerman and Andre Ward and all these dudes like on ESPN, like in the whole quitting with Vosdick, like get the fuck out of here, like
yeah, I haven't.
Like Max, what you doing?
I mean, I was there, but I haven't watched the ESPN telecast. But it sounds like I probably shouldn't watch it.
Bruh, the agenda pushing and the Andre Ward Love Festival, like it's ridiculous. Like Max, like I almost feel like Max kind of sold out now. Like the shit he be saying.
Yeah, I think Max is on his BS, big time.
Like
he sold out once he got the ESPN bag.
Facts.
I feel that way. Like I honestly feel like he sold out. Like I honestly, it's to the point like he's on the same level as having Stephen A. shout in between fights and shit. Like at least I would take random casual enthusiasm than the shit he's saying. Like it's to the point because at least it seems like you're enjoying the fight that way, as opposed to a guy trying to push a narrative like, okay, he's landing. He's not really landing. He seems like he's a little brother, and he took his G.I. Joe away, but now the big brother, he got his He-Man toys. And y'all know He-Man's stronger than G.I. Joe. So like, come on, get the fuck out of here. Like, cut the bullshit. Like, nigga, this damn talk. Let's just talk for the fucking fight. I hope they don't fucking go overboard with the Stevenson Gonzalez fight. Like, yeah, I know Ward is tied to like every major fight. Like, I know that's his boy. So he ruins the light heavyweight fights. Him and Max.
And Tim
they
Bradley.
ruined it. Oh, honestly, Bradley's not as bad. Like Bradley, I fucks with Bradley. Like he improved since them damn True TV days. Like, and I like Bradley enthusiasm, but
I was just gonna say I like how excited he always is.
Yeah, like I'll take that over some vanilla ass Andre Ward and these damn narrative pushing and
I like Ward as a commentator when he's objective, because he
when he's objective, but it's like he always goes crazy overboard when it's like these light heavyweight fights.
Probably, I mean, not surprising, because he's probably like in his mind is probably like, fucking, I should still be fighting, and I'm dominating this division. Yeah, so he probably does feel like that. But like when he's like biased, when he's not being biased, like he's spewing the real. Like Bradley, I love his excitement, but he just be saying some stupid shit sometimes.
yeah. he be on his little George Foreman shit.
Yeah,
making up words, making up things that probably have never really happened. Which is fine too, but then you talk to him in the post fights, and he talks very, he talks very lucid. He's lucid, and he actually says things that make a lot of sense. So it's just maybe it's just a different mind frame that he goes on, like where he's not on the camera.
But then he gotta fit with the damn agenda pushing with Max and Ward, man.
Yeah,
because it's like let's get it. Like, I mean, Max Kellerman's like worshiping this dude Ward on the same way almost he did with Roy Jones, but like he kept it more professional though. Like like with Ward, it's like he on some real life, on some like, yeah, you did beat up Kovalev and made him stop. Like. That's legit, like how he want to sound. They're like, yeah, Max, well, everybody knows Kovalev doesn't like it to the body,
Yeah.
We did a report we did a survey across America in all the gyms, and everybody said that no, Kovalev does not like it to the body. Somehow we shipped it out to the UK, and Yard and his people never got it. But yeah. Like, the fuck out of here, man. But like I just had to say that, like, the commentary for boxing has been trash, man. Like,
yeah, and then the ESPN, definitely hasn't been on point since Teddy got booted off the telecast. you know. And
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I could see why Teddy's not on ESPN because
he doesn't
he's not
put
with.
agendas.
Yeah, he's not with the bullshit. He doesn't. I think ESPN probably didn't want him because he's probably the only one that wouldn't chill and be on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Where, like Joe Tessitore is like a
imagine
company
him
man. Like
on the damn Tyson Fury card.
Yeah, he would have split the
Oh,
ring.
hell yeah. Yeah, he would have gone ballistic. And I think ESPN doesn't want that. They want shields. Like HBO wanted shields.
Yeah, but I mean, Teddy Atlas makes for better TV and better like fuckery. Like, it's like I hate when they try to take the organicness from box. Like, I mean, like.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it like Teddy Atlas and Tessitore, Teddy Atlas and Tim Bradley, or any combination of, or any Teddy combination of that was gold. Yeah, because Tessitore.
Like Ward is cool, but it's like him and Kellerman are just not a good fit to me. Like, honest to God, like I could have Ward and Bradley or Bradley and Kellerman, but this damn Kellerman and Ward shit, like, it's like they chill. It's like they both start chilling when they're around each other, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and well, I mean, like I said, if Ward is on the broadcast for this Shakur Stevenson fight, then yeah, he's going to be chilling hard, unless he's because it's his boy, whatever. It's his fighter, so well, I mean, that's just something we're just gonna have to probably deal with for this fight. But I mean, still doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's a good fight on paper, and hopefully it will play out that way in the ring, and then hopefully that we do see a new champion. Which like I said, I do think, and most of us think, all of us think it will be Shakur Stevenson. So
yeah, I'll overlook all the bullshit commentary if we get a good fight.
Yeah, because that's what it is. That's what we don't.
That's what it's all about.
The fight.
Yeah, the fight. Not agenda pushing and all this other bullshit niggas just try to make careers out of.
Right. Exactly. And.